and a long way round. I was a year happy before our one thing, other reply a NDC for based on a year AGS for one more a year link video be an security about a year ambulance is some Arcadia a Japon a got to be any money a to force. I was able to say something before the teacher, the way I got to
NDC for a dendada a tro contumpo a pese omudin futrogu Ghana for any send your beya omu penny or parliament I abonu kwedu so ama Ghana boka wama Ghana ashiri sika odeni pe ne namra kwanso mo tetia e Ghana mraso no omu pese omudi dede atro nkontompo eto no so abusuafo asem ne say kona koto ambulance bra ambulance ahenu 200 ambulance asema aye kan aye Mahama cabinet approve here loan na was your free Stanbic banking so and also parliament approve money adwumakuo bi e wo Dubai hyehye ho se emfa ambulance himra enhyehye na e wo ho ne se ansa na ambulance ne beba no yentuaka ambulance ni bedru yehwe se fata ansa na yetuaka yewra to force ne yenim ne na ono pewo saa enhyehyɛ mu yenim ne na owom ne yetuamu ne obenya firim yenim se na bibi ko ne kotoko ma ode ahopepre etro krata e de koma Bank of Ghana se Bank of Ghana enkotua nkofo ya omfa ambulance ma ye enkotua omka ampa Bank of Ghana so ekotua omka etua omka wie nya no nko a na wasa tro krata de asa kwakoma controller se controller entua eye bank charges sika bank agiye a editua asa kai no ensentua over 900,000 Ghana cedis anso how ansa na krampo no no e letter na Bank of Ghana no na sabre no maami a nyamemfa ne kransie yi no ye minister in charge of health ne friend madam Shirley Aite na wa tro krata de akwakoma eye Big C company for your Dubai also the ambulance ibaya omode ambulance ntontoro ba no wa tro akoma mo say mo emfa ambulance ne ma in fact they should not even produce mo produce ambulance no na emomu no omo ntwen sanse na contract so gusua enam parliament ye hu ne yekoye yakwakotua ankofu ika ankofu yin so mfa ambulance imra ya ovan ya ye de kosu humu nsanwo mu ibi no mo de aba ambulance trontra na anu a MPP aban ye di ambulance by obi ehun ye e call every constituency obi ehun ye omukofa ambulance wana omukofa ambulance ntutra ambulance esi Ghana omanye ne hwe 2014 to 2017 a NDC efra aban mu omanye bibia amfa ho in fact sabre no ambulance ne bae na o minister of health here Alex Ebefia otro krata de ko say ambulance we no potokasem o say enye fit for purpose National Ambulance Service in so be ka say ambulance we omuntimi nyusi wo di nipa tum kra nipa no kra bedu hospital no wawu wa bogana ka wa di Ghana dream ye de wakwa gina nsani bia ya bo kwa adu wan fa ye sika no anhye baabi o so de hye ana wasa ma Ghana asa ahwere sika moma sa Big C company ya o de sa ambulance tontroi etro krata bai se obetua sika no oso obetua me won krata ne nya wa ha na enfa me wo jan krata nya mo fama me ni nyina wa ha sei company ni se ono betua 2 million euros otua wi obesa ba be fa eye na nyina ko 2 million euros abusuan fon krata ni we enfree ho let us omo trobae ne lawyer letterhead let us omo atrobae let us omo atrobae a omo ba be pa cho say ampa e kana ba ye be ba be for ye ambulance tonto na ye de bae no na ye tua 2 million euros and attorney general say there be a Big C company no ono asema ye di wo court no onka ho bi lawyer ni be ka say Big C no onye party to Asem na ekoso no na obi asabi wudi asem a onka ho bi so na no asem brew na say ne usa ko chase ni say ko peska na hefa na kwakọ omo boy no ya tro tape no ya doctored ya kekansi ani ya twetwe bi afrim ya hyada hyadem e de abafu mfidie ya de afam ani ayi ne tantantan yembe tuntu abonten na tape a o ha na national chairman na stop it nti has mo ne mo kanu play Play more. Miss hey. Na dan ye cheche. Usu wanya tape. Wo buy afi na tape no sabe run ho commentary as I say. Itu bo tape na do ba bi obun sanim guase aba na. Osimunyina ho. Small ho. We ya Attorney General asema na o kan odi lead no o kan say. O say momo man ngoso momo. Enum guase press conference be no. Wo so wa dance ya. Jaina Ghana for journalist. Mo adwumu do, mo adwumu pi. Na obi akoko fa tape wa keka bom. In fact, I hwe omo WhatsApp bi omo de kire omo say Attorney General any papa ne kasa 28 minutes or 26 minutes yes sir tape omo boy enso no eye 14 or 15 minutes tape no omo boy 16 chese mako yi bia from the bia shem the voice bia piam from baby san say mo time Godfrey Dame eti mo pese mo ye ne basa Attorney General Godfrey Dame on resign or china obekọ so edi na Attorney General in fact His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so ba no be mana ya Attorney General obekọ so edi Attorney General no say you almost somebody be Daniel fi law court no mo de omo nsan be TUMI dia omo boa enya adwuma ne enya adwuma kire what bo Ghana ka go and answer where the Ghana dream go and answer yes what bo Ghana kro no go and answer enya afa na mba be di fake tape ne doctored tape manipulated tape ye kekesi ani if I hear WhatsApp message ni so a baby ono papa jakoi na e ka kire ye wura Godfrey Dame say opese ohia no ne meeting ana here Godfrey say onua na monua so na mame hu onua so ye Supreme Court judge ye friend no Justice Emmanuel Johnny Kolendi obu sonko de ma no enti onua enti any arrangement no meeting cross say bia no me dia fa no so obu sonko a o ma Supreme Court judge ntia ene NDC for adane Asem nani say ye wura Godfrey Dame na person arrange meeting for what said then obenya free
honestly I'll be frank menim say Asem no court here. But I disagree. I disagree with Atu forcing the ano. Yes. Now truth will kill me because Sawusi will be a minister of finance. Nese ministry be edine yabano establish LC manwa. Now kasadia any mo ministers na motiwa na mu heli sayid. Mo hwe ni.
Ana we bia bibi wo mo wonim.
Well, but I'm telling you my reading kakra and I'm just saying in principle, Sawuka James said Atu forcing, causing financial loss to the state because he established an LC for a ministry. It is not his responsibility to check, say, it is the responsibility of that particular ministry. I will establish an LC on his behalf to check. Media, Mrs. OWUSU and no as causing. And causing financial loss to the state. I disagree. Okay. Me must state my position. Menim so ochina be yami, but
there be
Menyama kachira way.
Maybe anya facts ni nyina na available.
Menyama kachira, men kanchiro. I know the facts. I know. What you say? I disagree because anya sa ministers, you are not even empowering anybody to sign anything because they will take a clue from Atu forcing. It is a real phone, sir. No,
unfortunately, no. Atu forcing is in court. He has not been sentenced. So they are okay.
Yeah,
I think so. Obey given the case.
Right. I'm saying court to a young canopy. But me no but my state me position means ro I can and yeko. I am not against Obi Awa this can no. But the crime be alpha so. Me, I've always had a problem with causing financial loss to the state. So I charge you.
Honestly, ever since the commencement of Atu forcing's prosecution has threatened rain and storm against government. The Attorney General and any person they can find to cajole the Attorney General from discontinuing the prosecution. Pressure has come from every angle, including former President Mahama, the leadership of the minority in parliament, the clergy, business friends of Atu forcing, etc., etc. This pressure stems from some warped and baseless logic of the NDC that the Atu forcing's prosecution is politically motivated and its leader in parliament should be immune from prosecution, even when the facts indicate conduct resulting in financial loss to the state. It is also worth noting that the prosecution of Kesel Atu forcing commenced even before he became minority leader, making it worthless and nonsensical, the suggestion that he is being prosecuted because is the minority leader in parliament. This logic can only come from the NDC. The latest allegation by Richard Jakpa, the third accused and an associate of Kesela 247 in this botched ambulance transaction, procurement transaction, is therefore only a further ploy contrived to curtail the prosecution of Atu Forsen and smear the Attorney General's integrity and reputation. But this, I can assure you, will not work. Ladies and gentlemen, the allegations by Richard Jakpa that the AG has on several occasions met him in private at odd hours and in person on phone to coax him to implicate the accused person is a complete variance with the prevailing facts. In fact, it is laughable. The attempt to selectively present facts without the whole is telling of the intentions of the third accused person. For the record, it is unacceptable that Johnson Asiedun Ketia will run a commentary over the alleged tape calculated to prevent Ghanaians and discerning people as such from making their own deductions and reasoned judgment. You saw him on radio, behaving like a choir master. Again, even though from the screenshots displayed, the alleged conversation is supposed to last 26 minutes, the NDC schemed to play only 60 minutes. 16 out of 26. The question is, where is the rest of the tape? Even in respect of what was played, it is apparent that there are repetitions, overlaps, incoherence, voiceover, and distortions, demonstrating that the NDC has spent these past days distorting whatever tape they played. Instead of commencing the press conference at 2, they had to wait till about 3 o'clock because they were still doctoring. We have been doctored. We are presenting to you the facts as they are. Even on that doctored tape, the Attorney General never requested the witness to falsify, fabricate, or concoct any evidence or testify in the prosecution's favor. You all heard the tape. Where did the Attorney General lure the third accused person to prefer evidence against the first accused? With the load of evidence before the court, how can the Attorney General manipulate the third accused person? Indeed, if the prosecution had not made any case against Atu Forsen, the judge would not call upon them to open their defense. Let us throw those accusations in the dustbin of worthless material. Again, on the question of who initiated the meeting, even from the NDC's presentation, it is clear that if any meeting at all was called, it was mooted and initiated at the instance of the third accused person. We would like to put it on record that as of February 2022, when Jakpa requested for a meeting with the AG never met him and never made any arrangement to the Supreme Court Justice, Emmanuel Yoni-Kulendi. It was not until the AG was invited to the residence of His Lordship Justice Emmanuel Yoni-Kulendi in 2023 that he surprisingly met Richard Jakpa at his residence. We remain resolute and very firm in our minds that the Attorney General has never approached the accused person for any conversation, let alone request him to skew his testimony against first accused Kesela 247. The only meeting at which the Attorney General met the third accused person was in the residence of a Supreme Court judge, His Lordship Justice Emmanuel Yoni-Kulendi, who about 6 weeks ago requested to see the Attorney General. It is not out of place for the Attorney General to visit the said justice upon request, more so when the two were friends, even before the elevation of the latter to the Supreme Court.
It wasn't before one more reply NDC for myself. OWUSU was comment like, and I share video for the same.